I never meant to travel anywhere. All I did was touch this strange device I found in an old storage locker, and the world around me folded like paper. Light flashed, the floor vanished, and when I opened my eyes, Earth was gone. I had fallen into a place I thought only existed in stories, a place built exactly as Dante described it. I had fallen into hell. The fall ended on soft, pale sand. A silent, endless desert stretched beneath an amber sky. No flames, no screams, just stillness. This was limbo, the first circle. Dante wrote that limbo holds those who lived without purpose, neither good nor evil, just drifting. And here they wandered exactly like that, moving in slow circles, eyes unfocused, trapped inside their own memories. A man walked past me, repeating the same sentence over and over, as if trying to remember a life he never committed to. Their punishment wasn't pain, it was emptiness, a life without direction, echoing forever. A cold wind swept across the dunes, the sand shifted beneath my feet, and limbo pushed me out. My descent wasn't over. The ground dissolved, dropping me into a spiraling storm, roaring winds, dark clouds, shapes twisting in the air. This was the circle of lust, where desire ruled people in life. Now the wind ruled them in death. Tornadoes tore across a shattered landscape. People were lifted and thrown endlessly, never touching solid ground for more than a heartbeat. A woman reached out midair, her fingers brushing my sleeve, before the storm swallowed her again. Their punishment was losing control, just like the desires that once controlled them. The wind struck me with a force that lifted my feet, then dropped me hard onto cold stone. Another circle welcomed me. Mud, thick freezing mud, pulling at my legs with every step. The sky churned with dark clouds. This was gluttony. Dante wrote of a ceaseless storm overwhelming those who once lived for excess. Here, the weight of indulgence pulled everyone downward. People struggled to move, slipping again and again, their strength drained by the very ground beneath them. I saw a man try to crawl forward, each attempt ending with the mud dragging him back, not harming him, just exhausting him. Their punishment wasn't pain. It was being consumed by the habits they once consumed. The mud cracked beneath me, revealing a staircase of stone. Down I went. A golden glow filled the air, mountains of coins and treasures piled into hills. This was greed. People pushed enormous boulders of gold back and forth across the floor, endlessly, pointlessly, colliding into others doing the same. Those who hoarded wealth pushed their riches uphill. Those who wasted it pushed it down. As soon as they reached the top, the weight rolled back, forcing them to start again. A reminder that nothing gained through greed is ever truly kept. One man pushed desperately, sweat dripping, arms shaking, until his mountain of coins collapsed, burying him beneath everything he lived for. The gold beneath me cracked open. Hell pulled me deeper. A dark swamp under a sky filled with smoke. Boiling water bubbled and hissed. This was wrath. On the surface, people fought endlessly, pushing, pulling, grappling, never truly harming each other, but never stopping either. Their anger kept them locked in an endless cycle. The fight became their world. Beneath the water, I saw faint silhouettes of others, the sullen. Those who hid their anger in life. Now their bitterness held them underwater, murmuring quietly, never rising. A hand shot from the swamp, dragging one of the fighters under. The water boiled harder. The ground beside me cracked open, revealing a deep red light. I stepped into it. A field of stone tombs glowing from the inside, each one pulsed with harsh, unforgiving light. This was heresy. Here, people who denied truths in life now faced them endlessly. The light wasn't fire, it was revelation, the kind that arrives too late to change anything. One tomb cracked open as I passed. Inside sat a woman, hands over her face, the light around her flickering in time with her memories. She whispered, "I spent my whole life claiming I was certain, but I never really looked." Her tomb sealed shut again. The ground split beneath me. Hell wasn't done. Dante's seventh circle had 3 layers, and I moved through each one. Layer 1, violence against others. A river of heated red liquid flowed through a canyon. People stood in it, restrained by silent armored figures. Here, their punishment wasn't the river. It was being forced to face the harm they inflicted on others. No escape, no excuses, just recognition. Layer 2, violence against self. A forest of twisted, leafless trees. Each tree whispered in the wind, soft regrets, apologies, unfinished thoughts. These were people who directed their pain inward, now rooted in place, unable to run from the feelings they once tried to silence. Layer 3, violence against nature and morality. A barren desert under falling embers. Not fire, just warm ash. People walked endlessly, never harmed, but never resting. Their punishment was endless consequence, the world reflecting back the damage they once ignored. A crack opened beneath the sand, and I fell again. A vast labyrinth, 10 trenches, each one holding a different form of deception. Flatterers trapped in echoes of their own compliments. Hypocrites weighed down by heavy golden cloaks. Thieves chased through shifting shadows. False advisors wandering endless, changing paths. In one maze of mirrors, a man sprinted frantically, each reflection showing a different version of himself. Every time he reached a doorway, the mirrors rearranged, trapping him again. Here, lies became walls. Falsehood became landscape. Deception became destination. The floor dissolved beneath me, and the final circle pulled me in. Cold, silent, a frozen lake beneath a pitch-black sky. This was treachery, the deepest circle. People were trapped beneath the ice, faces calm, eyes open, as if frozen in the exact moment they understood the weight of their betrayal. Not tortured, not screaming, just stuck, forever unable to move forward again. One figure beneath the ice stared up at me, hand pressed to the frozen surface. No fear, just acceptance. The ice cracked beneath me. I slipped, falling into darkness. I thought that was it, the end of the descent, the end of everything. But in the darkness, I heard a hum. The device, still glowing, still alive. A pulse of light shattered the ice above me, and I was pulled upward faster than I'd fallen. The circles collapsed in reverse, treachery, fraud, violence, each folding into darkness until everything vanished. I hit the floor of my room, hard. The device trembled in my hand, its markings glowing brighter than ever. Before I could breathe, a calm voice whispered, "Traversal ready, next world selected."